there! Today I'm here to talk to you about the second most consumed beverage in the world, which is tea. Now, tea is pretty important to me, especially in my family, and I feel like I've been drinking it for my whole life, but I've been drinking it daily for about 8 years now, so it is something I'm pretty passionate about. So today I'm here to talk to you about a few things in regards to tea. So first of all, we're going to talk about the different types of tea, then we're going to move on to tea consumption around the world, and then finish off with the health benefits. So first of all, there are various different types of tea that are all derived from the plant called Camellia sinensis. So those different types of teas are black, green, white, and oolong, and they're all different in how long they're left on the tree for and how long they ferment for, and that's the differences between each kind. Now, some teas are mixed Camellia sinensis with other plants such as peppermint. Those aren't considered real teas by definition, but they are still good. And within each different type of tea from Camellia sinensis, there are different blends. So in England, you have different blends of black tea than you would find in China. With all these different types of blends, who's actually drinking the most? Well, you'd think it'd be the UK based on stereotypes, but it's actually the country of Turkey. Now, per capita, the people of Turkey drink about 7 pounds of tea per year. And then we find Ireland coming in at second, consuming about 4.8 pounds of tea per year. And then third, we have the United Kingdom, who consume about 4.2 pounds of tea per year. Now, if we were to do it just by consumption total, then we would find China in first, coming in at about 1.6 billion pounds of tea consumed per year. But because of their higher population, the per capita rate is lower. So, with all this consumption of tea, is it actually doing us any good? Well, it turns out that tea does have many health benefits, especially green tea, which is known as a fat burner tea. Now, it's not like a fit tea that you'd find on Instagram. It actually has been scientifically proven that it helps people lose weight. So, it does help speed up your metabolism, which in turn helps you digest food faster and helps you not retain as much weight when you do eat food. It's also known to help increase exercise endurance. So when you do go to exercise and you're building muscle, you can do it for longer and then build out more muscle. Now, muscle actually helps burn fat. So with more muscle, you burn more fat, therefore you're losing more weight. And lastly, green tea is also known to help fat cells not retain as much fat. So what happens when you drink tea is the tea sends a message to your cells to not retain as much fat, and then you don't gain as much, and it does help you lose weight in the end. So if you are looking to lose weight, green tea is a great way to get started. Secondly, tea helps lower your chances of having a heart attack, and it also helps lowering your chances of getting a cardiovascular disease. Now, these are two of the biggest problems in our healthcare today, so any preventative steps are a great help in helping your overall heart health. Now, lastly, tea does help by keeping you hydrated. Now, there is caffeine in it, which is a dehydrator, but because there is a little amount of caffeine, especially as opposed to pop and coffee, the amount of caffeine does not detract the hydrating powers of the water that's actually in there. Especially with green tea, which has the lowest amount of caffeine, you do get hydration from that. And we all know staying hydrated is a great overall health helper. It helps you in every way. So, for any of you that were averse to tea before the presentation, I hope you've learned that there are various different types of tea that you have to try before you can say you don't like it all. Now, I'm not saying you have to drink as much tea as the people in Turkey, but it does seem like people all around the world like it, so there must be something good in it. And if you do find a type of tea that you like, feel free to drink as much as you like, because it turns out it's a great help for your health. So drinking that tea is going to help you out in the long run as well. So thanks so much for listening. I hope you guys go grab a cup of tea, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thanks so much.